Hi chess fans. This weekend we played against Třebová. So I will show the decisive moments of some of the games. So let's start with board 1. Here played Thomas, the captain of our A team. But the black player has a quite solid position here already. This is a French structure, and the black player managed here to exchange this bad bishop. After a few moves, this game ended in a draw. So this is the second board. I played the black pieces, and we've got an into which opening. The white player played the bishop to g5, and I managed to push the bishop away of the diagonal to be able to attack on c3. So you see, this is somehow very risky for black, but it's an active position at least. The white player played a3 here, and this more or less forces me to take on c5, because I think take on c3 and queen takes back is not a good option. So, and here's the first interesting moment. White played quite good moves, but here he somehow overestimates his chances and played b4. Okay, I had no option, so I had to give this piece away, and as this bishop now is able to protect c3 again, it looks not that bad for white. But here actually I had a very nice move. It was knight to e4. Okay, white needs to take the rook, and now I just take. And you see this covered check is very annoying. So this forces white to take. I take back, and this move is also forced. And you see I have a very nice position. The king side is still undeveloped, and I have the possibility to join with the last two pieces to the attack against the white king. But actually I somehow blundered, and we ended up in an end game. Yeah. Okay, white is still the piece up in this end game, but I have already a very dangerous e-pawn and still active rook, and the bishop is also controlling a lot of squares here. White committed a blunder here. He played bishop to e2, and now I have a winning move already. You can stop the video and try to find it if you like. It's not that easy, it's not that difficult to see. It's this check, and white is out of options with his king. He may not go back, so he has to take, and I just took. I can show you the final position where black has a winning move. You can pause the video and try to find it if you like. So it's nice. I played a2, and if the rook takes, I just take here and give this check. So okay, here's the fourth board. Here played our experienced player Karel, and he played a quite interesting opening against c4. he managed to transpose the English opening into a greenfield defense, and I show you how he managed to do it. And here Karel played immediately c5. So you see, it seems not to be very healthy to take this pawn, because black will just take on c3, and we probably will lose the c pawn anyway. So e4 is normal, has to take, and g6, and you see this is a classical or a typical greenfield position. So the players reached a complex ending in this position. Here the white player played knight to d7, maybe to control f8, and black played knight to b4. This is a fork, so white has to play back with the bishop, and now he played already e5 and tries to use his queen side majority. And bishop to d5, and you see black has a very nice blockade on the d5 square. It's not possible to break it down, and this position looks very good for Karel. But anyhow, white managed to bring the king to the queen side and defended this position. Actually, black lost on time here. So this is the seventh board. Our youngest player, Kubalik Michal, lost a piece as it was catched, but he managed to get a positional draw as the black player misplayed the ending. You see that the black king is forced to control the e5 square. Otherwise, the white king would enter and attack h7. Notice that this bishop is helpless. It cannot attack anything and must watch for this pawn. Any attempt by black, maybe a king walk, is just too slow. So this was a positional draw on the seventh board.